Yeah, good evening, my dear African brothers, and especially to Cameroonians. And I want to talk today to also to youth because I believe that the time has come for youth to actually believe in themselves and then take that consciousness. You see, when we look at our African countries and especially like Cameroon today, the youth have no stand and they have no place. But the problem now is that what the responsibility lies on us. Because as youth, we need to realize that we need to impact our country positively and in the right direction. Because why? The youth are always the foundation in the nation building of every country. So when we don't understand that and we think that our parents or our elders that are going to give us the place that we deserve without us working for it, no, it's not going to come that way. It means that we got to stand up for our right. We need to make sure that we stand in order to be determined to make sure that we change the status quo of how things are working in African countries. We have no choice because when one look at the way things are moving and as far as the country that we live in is concerned, you see, the responsibility of the youth is to understand that and to ask the question that what do I have to do in order to make my country move forward? Or what is my contribution to my country? Because it's right there unfortunate that we got that wrong mentality in such a way that youth always ask themselves that what has my country done for me? But it's quite wrong and it's a wrong concept because as the truth goes is that what? Your country owes you nothing. Yeah, that is it. Your country owes you nothing because God has made you to come to be in this very country like we call Cameroon. And you got to understand that if everything is not moving right, if things are not moving right in the country, it means that what? You have a responsibility to play. And that's why I'll come, for example, like when we talk about corruption. You will see everybody is corrupt in the country because you take part in that corrupt aspect, like giving in order to bribe somebody. It means that what? You are encouraging corruption in your country. Because what I've seen is that what? We are not really having that right mentality and we need to change our mentality. And we got to believe that we are leaders of tomorrow. And that is why I always make sure that I tell you that you must take your responsibility, especially as political issues are concerned. Be engaged in politics. Be engaged in social and economic aspects of our country. Because it is indispensable for the functioning and the well-being of our nation as well as the well-being of youth. Because if we have a great nation, if we have a big nation, if you have a prosperous nation, it means that what each and every one of us we are going to benefit. And that's why somebody like me, I think that the time has come for youth to stand up and then really make sure that they make things right in order for them to benefit the resources as well as the benefit that God has put in our country. There is no way that we're going to think that if we leave everything to our elders or we lie aside or we stay aside, that things are going to change by itself. No. You go to countries that has made great movement and great progress as far as development is concerned, is when the people have that consciousness. When each and everybody has that consciousness to say, okay, this is the right of a citizen performing the right and then making sure that we respect and we make sure that we respect and then we are determined that each and everyone's right is being respected. And then you will see that the country is going to move forward. Because in unity, in a better consciousness and in better thinking and in working hard, we are going to overcome no matter the difficulties that we may face. Because together we are going to overcome. So I hereby call on the youth that in every domain that you find yourself, to be determined and work hard in order to send our country and make sure that we got a prosperous and a successful nation.